Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. Well, last time you remember, we went on a bit of a shopping spree, got ourselves a sword and some shovel, and we found that the Swordmaster's hideout, but we can't fight her yet, so since we're out here in the wild, I think we'll go ahead and make use of one of the other items we picked up, our brand new treasure map, which the directions say back, left, right. And in case you hadn't guessed, the directions are which way we're supposed to go through the forest maze, so back, left, and right. So back 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. Right 2, 3, 4.
Looks like a regular old stump with the same red flowers that grow all over the forest.
Alright, so let's see. The next step was left, right, back. Just to show you what this looks like in the old version. And let's see, the last bunch of directions were right, left, then back.
The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce.
So yes, this is probably the easiest of the puzzles out of the 3 trials.
Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts. This shouldn't take too long.
You just have to get the right gear and puzzle out the meaning of the map, and then you're pretty much done with this one.
Hours pass.
Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy! It's a t-shirt. Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now.
And it will still be 10 o'clock by the time we're done.
More hours pass.
And good of him getting the dirt that was painted black back into an X shape. But there we have it.
I found the treasure of Melee Island and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
And thankfully it will not make us walk all the way back through the island, or maze.
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra. I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sort.
Looks like Cable from X-Men.
Blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said... But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
30 pieces of 8.
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more.
Nudge, nudge,
Let's
wink,
see
wink.
your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Your other
Yes.
sword.
This is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because
Sure.
I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine?
Not the machine!
Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Watch your foot. Riposte! No! Beat first, then lunge. Watch your footwork. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting.
Motion of the ocean?
Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not
Oh, yeah.
always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
Your mother's a whore, Trebek.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
no, no, no! That was the response from the last insult! Doesn't even make sense when used here! Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster! See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Yeah, I didn't hit the button there. That just glitched somehow. And now that we've got that, you'll see that we have various dirty, rotten pirates, stinking pirates, number pirates wandering around who we can start to duel with, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to explore a little bit.
Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan.
So yes, this is Stan's previously owned vessel, so yes, a used shipyard.
Ah, a fixer-upper. I'm surprised this one is still afloat. Looks like one of those well-engineered imports. Now that's a nice-looking vessel. Dull, dull, dull.
But yeah, fuel economy as is.
Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nothing.
And no matter what we do, we will not get any grog out of this machine, unfortunately. Well, not much we can do here at the moment, but nice knowing that it's there. And before we go up exploring there, I want to check out the rest of the town first. Because there were a few points that we missed in the first video. Well, not so much missed as I didn't go to them yet. Well, as long as we're here, let's go ahead and turn in our first treasure.
I discovered the lost treasure, eh? You're a clever boy. You may keep the chic t-shirt. We have plenty.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
Alright, so one down. Yeah, it kind of gets hung up in there. They didn't fix that from the original, unfortunately. And crazy part is you can actually kind of overlook this door pretty easily. And you don't even need to walk all the way into the room. You can just,
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have?
You'd be amazed.
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing.
Yeah, the funny part is, the first time I played through this game, I just grabbed the chicken with a pulley in the middle and didn't move on to the right, because in the original artwork, it's not immediately obvious you can keep walking to the right in this place. Yeah, Guybrush knows that you do not declaw your cats. Actually, I'm not that curious to find out what's inside. Probably poisonous snakes. I think I hear slivering inside. No thanks, someone will probably just jump out and bite me.
Poor little thing. Whatever it was. I think I hear slithering inside. Gee, I wonder what's in these baskets. Poor chickens. No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff.
But yeah, you don't actually need to talk to the voodoo lady here to win the game. Which made it really confusing in the second game when you had to talk to her and she's like, we've met before. And it's like, we did?
What may I help you with, son? Ah, I sense the guilt of stealing my chicken grows. Take it. It's yours.
Why don't you want it? Is it jinxed with an ancient voodoo curse?
No. The pulley squeaks. So, my mind-reading skills tell me it is your future you are interested in. Are you certain this is something you really wish to know?
Yes, tell me everything that's gonna happen to me.
I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see...
What? See what?
I see a giant monkey.
Yikes!
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Gross.
Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts.
Four
you will
parts.
see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things?
Star Wars
I hate
prequels.
surprises.
No. The time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
Yikes!
So yeah, that was cryptic. And we can go in there. Yeah, this did not have this music back in the original game. But yes, there is a nice little cathedral here on this pirate island.
It's locked! It's locked!
And there's a rat inside it, and a prisoner.
You gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention halitosis. Ugh.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
Okay, now before we can talk to him, we are going to need to do something about his breath. Thankfully, the shopkeeper does sell breath mints.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. What do you want?
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please. Take the whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Whatever.
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Well, literacy isn't a high priority on an island full of pirates.
Ooh, That's refreshing.
Alright, so let's see. Give breath mints to prisoner.
Oh, Grago mint. How refreshing. Thanks. So, have you come to release me?
Sheriff Shinetop sure is a jerk, isn't he?
No kidding. Fester Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island.
TM.
Luckily, the governor keeps him in check most of the time. We used to have a fair, decent man for a sheriff, but he recently died under mysterious circumstances. If you ask me, I think the new sheriff had something to do with it.
I think you've said enough, Otis.
Whoops!
I hope you haven't been taking this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society.
He is filthy and he smells bad too.
Do you mind? We were having a private conversation.
Don't take that tone with me, monkey boy, or I'll gladly lock you up in there with Otis. Then you'd have plenty of time for private conversation.
Sorry.
Look, I don't know what you're up to. But whatever it is, it's probably illegal. So forget it! Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here for good.
Man, is he a pill or what? You see what I have to put up with? You better go before you get us both in trouble.
Can I get you anything?
Yes? You can get me out of here! Actually, something to get rid of these rats would be nice. I'll trade you this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made. I hate carrot cake.
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see? I'm innocent.
No, you're in a cell.
But why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
What flowers?
The yellow Konish Indormi flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them.
So, how's the food in there?
Oh, you know, the usual. Slop, grog, gruel, rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food, like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips, but once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast.
What was so odd about the rump roast?
Well, it's the only rump roast I ever seen with a prehensile tail.
So who'd want to frame you?
I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy. And if there's one type of piracy I don't like, it's conspiracy. Look, I like visitors and everything, but I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Why don't you go find someone else to talk to? It's not like I'm the only pirate left on the island or anything.
Not yet. And actually, you can wait until later when he is the only pirate left on the island to talk to. Oh, foreshadowing spoiler, sorry. But yeah, we don't really have much else to do with Otis at the moment. But yeah, that joke about conspiracy really works better in print. The voice acting just, yeah. Well, that gives us everything in the village. Which leaves us with this path to the governor's mansion. And Otis might be giving us a little bit of a hint there.
I don't think I can get past them.
Yes, the deadly piranha poodles. Now, there is a reason why it is illegal to pick the yellow flowers. And the reason is that the flowers are actually a very powerful opiate.
It's a striking yellow color.
So what we're going to do is use the yellow petal with this hunk of meat. And we now have meat with condiment. So we can now use the meat with condiment with the deadly piranha poodles.
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed.
They're sleeping peacefully.
Yep. We are totally not killing these dogs. Absolutely not. So here we are in the governor's mansion.
I don't recognize the man, but that looks like the dog in the bar. No time for reading now. This door appears to be locked.
Yeah, all of these doors except for one are locked. So yeah, we're here. We need to find the idol of many hands.
This looks like a job for Fester Shinetop.
And sadly, we will not get to see any of this except through the command line, so watch that carefully. Actually, I'll go ahead and turn up the sound effects for this part. Hypnotize Quarrelsome Rhinoceros.
No, not the red button.
Push right button. Look at Tremendous Yak.
It's a big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips.
Push Tremendous Dangerous Looking Yak.
I can't move it.
Pull Tremendous
I
Dangerous
can't
Looking Yak.
move it.
Pick up Staple Remover. Use Staple Remover on Tremendous Dangerous Looking Yak. To the books.
I'll
Best-
need this.
Best weapons we've got. Arm
That
yourself.
must be nuts.
Ah! Pick up Wax Lips.
Heck! Gophers!
Pick up Gopher Repellent. Use Gopher Repellent with Gopher. Use Gopher Repellent with another Gopher. Gopher Horde. Funny little man. Look at Fabulous
beautiful.
Idol.
I can't open it. Uh-oh.
We have Heavy Chair. Use Heavy Chair with Sheriff.
That should hold him for a while. If only I had a file, I could get the idol.
Well, where are we going to get a file? Well, there is in fact one place that we can get a file. And you might be able to take a wild guess where it is, but we're going to play this straight and go with the obvious non-gamer solution. Look at sign.
Ring bell for service.
It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds and some idiot's already ringing that stupid bell. What do you want?
Oh, we can ask for rat repellent.
I'd like some rat repellent, please.
Ha! I bet you would. But I haven't got any. What else do you want?
Well, do you have files?
Do you have files?
Did you mean hanging files or nail files?
No, the metal kind you used to open locks with.
Ah, sorry, fresh out of those. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Okay, but don't put your lips on anything.
No promises. Okay, so obviously we can't get rat repellent, which that's also a subtle hint because, well, we don't have rat repellent, but we do have gopher repellent, and that just might work. But why we want to give the gopher repellent to Otis, other than just want to be helpful, well, he has that carrot cake that his Aunt Tilly gave him, even though she apparently knows that he hates carrot cake. Now, why would she send him a cake that he wouldn't want to eat? Well, it's an old cliche that they would hide files inside cakes into people in prison. And just to show this will work. Yep, that scared the rat off. So, give gopher repellent to Otis.
Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
And I'll be nice and get out of here before I open the cake up. So let's open cake. And we now have a file.
It's a raspy metal file.
I like the word raspy. And rasp. Rasp, 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 rasp. So now we have that file.
This door appears to be locked.
Okay, back into the gaping hole.
I've got the file.
Use manual style with the shredder. Give stylish confetti to heavily armed clown.
Whee!
Throw wax lips in. Fire. Use file on rhinoceros toenails. Use file on lock. Pick up fabulous idol.
Whew. That was a close one.
And we'll go ahead and turn the sound effects back down. Alright.
At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles,
They're just sleeping.
broke into her house,
The door was unlocked.
and stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
She said I could have it. I was just going to borrow it. It belongs in the museum. The pirate leaders told me to do it. Let's go with the Indiana Jones answer.
It belongs in a museum.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says it belongs in a museum.
That's right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard? Oh, just go away, Fester.
That is, in fact,
I can handle this.
not the original voice actor for Elaine Marley.
I'll deal with you later.
Still a good one.
Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So my idol belongs in a museum, eh?
And, yeah, I like the realistic art style better.
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
Jeepers,
My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too sweet.
And there's, look at Smiling Elaine.
I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Bull. Merfinkiv. Glingly? I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
But hey, we do have the fabulous idol of many hands, which doesn't seem to have any hands.
It's beautiful.
Well, just need to head back to the pirate leaders and...
Where do you think you're going, Throomwade?
Buzz off, Fester.
I think you need to cool off. Hand over your sword.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion to risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spicecake or Droopface or whatever your name is. This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
or night, or whatever. So, yeah, this is the one point in the game in which you can actually get killed, which is why I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And hey, 1% of the game done. So, remember how Guybrush said that he can, in fact, hold his breath for 10 minutes? Well, you have 10 minutes to solve this puzzle, or he does die.
Rusty, but sharp. I can't reach that from here. Looks sharp. I can't reach that from here.
So, we have a deadly meat cleaver.
Sharp and dangerous. I can't reach that from here. Very sharp. I can't reach that from here. Heavy and sharp. I can't reach that from here. It's sharp. I better be careful. I can't reach that from here. I don't see anything special about it. Actually, it's more like a fabulous doorstop.
So, yeah, we are just going to wait out the clock, and I am going to let you watch Guybrush Threepwood die. And just for the novelty of it, here is the original 256 color version. Now, thankfully, it is not just going to be sitting here idly for 10 minutes.
Hey, Nick. I just committed a felony.
Did it involve that big knife you've got there?
Yeah. What should I do with it?
Well, get rid of it.
I'll throw it in the water.
No, don't do that.
Why not? I need to ditch it.
It might wash up somewhere.
What do I care? My prints won't be on it. I'm throwing it in. I might need it. See ya.
See ya.
So yeah, we will have a couple of these little encounters where it looks like, oh, wait, here's what's coming, and no, it isn't. I am curious now. I know that there is a hint system for the game. You need to get out of the water quick. Can you pick up something to let you escape? You should try picking up the fabulous idol. Yeah, I don't think I get any points taken off for checking the hint system and then reloading. At least I hope not. Yeah, no, it totally did that. Well, shucky darn no. But, yeah. That is, in fact, the solution, is we were supposed to pick up the idol, which you'd think would be too heavy for us to do that, but nope, that's the solution. And I don't think the Guybrush changes color in the remake, but he does start becoming increasingly red and then blue in the classic one. Nice range of motion on the seaweed there, which it doesn't seem to jerk quite as much in the special edition. This would be a good time to go run to the restroom, get a drink, make a cheese sandwich. Or you could just, skip ahead 10 minutes in the video. Well, not 10 minutes at this point. This might be more like 5 minutes. So that you can see the screen before we move on with the story. And yes, I know I could have done a jump cut or edit cut here, but then you wouldn't have the fun and the experience of this tedious waiting just to get an Easter egg. And incidentally, an achievement in the special edition. For the record, I don't know what the world record is for holding your breath, but I'm pretty sure that it is well below 10 minutes. I vaguely remember a Batman comic where he said that his personal best was 4 minutes 15 seconds. And you'd be surprised how often that came up for him. And not changing color here yet. Yeah, well, might as well look at our inventory. 173 pieces of 8 left. Oh, he doesn't want to get the map wet. But he'll look at the minutes. Rotating of a pulley in the middle. Can I use breath mints? I can, in fact, use my breath mints underwater. I bet this will come in handy. Yeah, actually, we never use the stapler remover again at any point in the game.
It's sharp. I better be careful. I can't reach that from here. I can't reach that from here.
Was it just me, or that was the lighting effect? I thought he was starting to get a little blue in the face. And the same lines here, of course. Ooh. Didn't see that broken bottle.
Litter bugs. Sharp, though. Heavy and sharp.
Just how I like my women.
Sharp and dangerous.
Actually, that's how I like my women.
Rusty, but sharp.
Yeah, that's also how I like my women.
Looks sharp. It's sharp. I better be careful.
Yeah, I actually did make a meme poster once that had a picture of a lady with a fencing sword that said, "I like women like I like my weapons. Sharp and dangerous if not handled properly." Apropos of nothing. Gee, I don't know how much longer I can hold my breath. I could have sworn they started turning blue in this one. Of course, depending on the temperature of the water, the hypothermia would set in long before you ran out of air. If you were able to hold your breath that long, I mean.
I can't reach that from here. I can't reach it. I'm tied to this stupid idol. I can't reach it. I'm tied to this stupid idol.
And of course, we can't untie ourselves for some reason. Ah, there we go. I thought this happened. Let's see, blue, purple. Outright blue. No such change in the new version. And we're flashing like a video game boss, and yeah, now the only records we have are bloat, float, stare, Bob Rot, and order hint book. On the new version, we have brine, Stare. Rot, float, stink, drift, linger. Okay, well, fun as this was, and quite an Easter egg it is. Oh, just for the fun of it, I think I'll go ahead and save. I did not just save over my... Okay, I did not. Okay, then. So go ahead and load that second one. And pick up the fabulous idol.
Actually, it's more like a fabulous doorstop. I guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do.
And you can actually save yourself a bit of money.
That wasn't so hard. Now all I have to do is show this stupid idol to the pirate leaders and...
You're alive!
Governor!
Hey, you can talk. Huh, who'd have known?
What are you doing here? Come to finish the job?
No, I came down here to save your life. Fester wasn't acting on my orders when he threw you in there.
You came down here to rescue me? I didn't even think you liked me.
Well, our first meeting was a little awkward. You seem to have trouble forming complete sentences. But then again, so do most of my citizens.
But I'm not one of your citizens. I'm just a drifter. A nobody. A would-be pirate. Who would have known, or even cared, if you'd let me drown?
I would have, Guybrush.
Oh, Governor.
Oh, Threepwood.
Oh, Elaine.
Oh, Guybrush.
Love Muffin.
Sugar Boots.
Honey Pumpkin.
Plunder Bunny.
Kiss me.
No, we mustn't.
What?
Not here, where everyone can see us.
Why? Are you ashamed of me?
No, it's not that at all.
Well, it's partly
just that
that.
Many of these pirates have made advances towards me. And to avoid hurting their feelings, I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together, they'll know I was lying.
Okay, then. Let's go to your place.
Okay. But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be preoccupied.
But... I feel this sudden urge to complete the trials. Quickly.
Aww. Oh, well, there it is. I was about to say, we get to hear the nice Monkey Island love theme here. But, yeah. We're 2 of our 3 trials down. And next time, because we'll stop here because this is a good stopping point. The nice romantic music, the promise of romance in the air, the jazzy love theme in the background. Next time, we will begin with the sword dueling and getting some practice in so that we may take on the Sword Master of Melee Island, TM. I'll see you then.